Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I will show you how to install Python 3 on a Mac. By default, Python comes pre-installed with all Macs, but the version is quite old. So it comes pre-installed with version 2.7. The current versions of Python being used is Python 3x. So let's open up our terminal to check the version of Python that we have installed. So this is my terminal. So you type in Python, you do a space, -- version, and press enter, and that gives you the current version installed on your Mac. So this is a version that comes pre-installed. It is possible to have both version 2 and 3 installed. So version 2 and 3 can coexist on the same machine. So let's go over to the official Python website and download Python version 3x. X meaning the current version. As of the time of recording this video, the current version of Python, if you go to downloads, it gives you the current version. So the current version is 3.7.2. all right, so to begin the download, just click on the button and it will just drop the download in the download folder. We give it a few minutes to complete. You can see it here, it's downloaded. So once that blue bar is completed, we know that it has completed the download. So just give it a few minutes to complete. So once the download is completed, you can see here it gives you a little brown box on the bottom. Just click on the brown box and it shows you what's in there, which is a PKG file. So it tells you open in Finder. So click this to open it in Finder. Now this is what was downloaded. So just double click on it and that will launch the installer. So I'm just going to minimize everything else so that we can have access to the installer screen. So feel free to read through what's on the screen. Click continue. You can scroll through and read through all this. It just gives you some important information about the version. Click continue and you can check out the history and the license if you've got time to do that. Otherwise, click continue and you need to agree to the license agreements before you can progress with the installation. So click agree and click install. It will prompt you for your password. So enter your password and click install. And you can see here it started the installation. So I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to complete the installation. Installation is complete. So these are all the stuff that it basically installs. So when you install Python, it also installs all this, the idle and everything else. So I'm just going to exit that at the moment. It's just telling you what it has installed. And then here it tells you the installation was completed successfully. Congratulations, Python 3.7.2 for Mac OS 10.9 or later was successfully installed. So feel free to close the box and it tells you here, do you want to move the Python installer to the trash now that we've completed? I would say yes, move to trash because we've done the installation. Next thing is to open up the terminal and let's check for the version of Python. So to check the version of Python that we have installed, we need to type in Python 3 and do a space -- version. If we typed in just Python, it will return Python 2, which we don't want. It tells me I've got Python 3.72. If we were to just type in Python and do a space -- version and press enter, it gives you version 2.7. So it's very important when you are trying to develop or create things in Python, you have to use the correct version of Python that you are referring to. For example, if I wanted to do something interactive and I typed in Python to give me the Python shell, and I can do simple maths. I'll do 6 + 6. I press enter. It gives me the answer of 12. Now, if I want to exit, this is called the Python shell. If I want to exit that, I type in exit and parentheses, press enter, and that will exit the shell. If I need to clear my screen, I type in clear and that clears the screen. Now, if I want to access Python 3 shell, I'll type in Python and then 3. If you notice, it tells me here, Python 3.7.2. So very important to type in the correct version of Python when you are trying to develop or experiment. So again, we can do simple math and do 8 plus 7. It gives you 15. So we just exit, type in exit, and then the parentheses, and that will exit the Python shell. So this concludes the installation of Python 3 on a Mac. Thanks very much. If you had any problems during the installation, please feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to help out. Thanks, and bye for now.
Thank you for joining us on this programming journey. If you found this video insightful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest programming courses, coding tutorials, and tech discussions. Learning and growing together is what makes our community thrive. So, don't forget to ring the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload new content. Your support fuels our passion for sharing knowledge and empowering aspiring developers like you. If you enjoyed this course, please share it with your friends and fellow programmers. Let's spread the love of coding and create a community of learners who inspire and uplift one another.